If you've been shopping around for a ceramic coating service, I'm sure you've noticed that the prices can vary from anywhere from a few $100s to several $1,000s. And I get it. It's confusing. Why is there such a big gap in the price? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you the 8 factors that determine the cost of a ceramic coating. So whether you're trying to ceramic coat, to preserve and protect your daily driver or your luxury sports car, you're going to have a better understanding of what you're paying for and why. First one's going to be longevity. This is the number one driver of price. The coatings that are guaranteed for 5, 7, 10 years, those are typically going to be $1,000 and up. Short-term coatings that last 6 to 12 months are going to cost less, sometimes under $600. You're paying for the durability, the peace of mind, and the fewer reapplications that you'll have to do over time. So the next 3 factors are going to be the condition of the vehicle, the size of the vehicle, and the prep work. All 3 of these kind of go hand in hand, so this is why I'm putting them all together. So if you have like a smaller sedan in good condition, it may only need some light polishing, but then you bring in an SUV, a larger SUV that's got scratches and swirl marks, that's going to be more time, more labor, and more product to get that vehicle looking perfect again. And it's going to increase the cost. Even a brand new vehicle sometimes still needs a little bit of prep work and a little bit of polishing. We'll always find some sort of little defect here and there. So we'll inspect the vehicle, we'll correct the paint for the defects, and get that surface perfect before we apply that ceramic coating. Otherwise, you'll be staring at any imperfections in that vehicle for years. So the 5th factor is going to be what's being coated. Most people just think of the paint work on the vehicle, but we can also coat the wheels, we can coat the glass, your headlights and taillights, all the black plastic trim on your vehicle. And when we coat all that stuff, that means there's more material and more time involved, which is going to start to affect the price of that coating. Things like your black plastic trim in the windshield, those are a real value when it comes to ceramic coating your vehicle. And especially with those vehicles with the black plastic trim, especially those ones that have a lot of that exposed plastic. So like on the bottom edge of the vehicle, like your crossovers and your SUVs. So when we start adding in more and more different surfaces to coat, it's going to start increasing the price. So the 6th factor is going to be the coating brand. The brand we uses matters, and there's a huge range in cost for some coatings. Some shops are going to be paying $50 to purchase a coating, others are $500 or more. And a shop that's using a premium professional only grade coating is going to charge more. And it's not just because of the coating itself and the quality of that coating, but it's also the training and certification that came along with that ceramic coating. The 7th factor is going to be the number of layers. And in some cases with coatings, the number of layers equates to the longevity of the coating. Some coatings are a 1-layer system like ours, and other coatings require 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. But this is going to increase the time and cost involved in that ceramic coating service. And it doesn't always mean more is better. More isn't always better in this situation. What really matters more is how that coating is engineered and how it's maintained. That's going to determine the longevity of the coating. So your 8th factor is going to be your guarantee, and this is a big one. If a shop promises a coating is going to last and they're guaranteeing a coating for 5 years, and are they going to stand behind that? And what happens if that coating fails, like in the 2nd year? Our pricing includes a real guarantee that backs that coating 100%. Not every shop does this. And in my opinion, this is why the coating brand and the number of layers really doesn't matter that much. The shop's going to guarantee that their coating is going to last for so many years. Does it really matter at the end of the day what brand they use or how many layers they put on your vehicle? So ceramic coating pricing really depends on multiple factors. How long is it going to last? What's the prep work involved? What surfaces are we coating? Is the shop going to stand behind their work? If you want to build a custom quote, check out the link in the description. We have an estimator where you can select the car and package options and see how it all adds up for you. And if you're in or around the Hamburg, New York area, we'd love to help you preserve and protect your vehicle the right way. If you got any questions, as always, leave them in the comments section. I'll talk to you soon.